Well, bring Jeff Speakman in then.
He's a pretty bad.
Yeah, what are you doing, Tuttle?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
What are you doing? What are you trying to keep the guy down for?
You don't leave Jeff Speakman in the back room.
Yeah, what are you
Bring
trying
him
to keep the
in.
guy down for?
Jeff Speakman.
Right.
Yeah, bring the guy in here. I'm sorry this guy tried to keep you out there. You know, he's a little pain in the ass. You know what I was thinking?
a nice guy.
Public, you were kind of hoping it would be kind of like a Steven Seagal kind of a thing, like the first movie would catch fire, right?
Yeah, but probably 100 pounds lighter.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's a big guy, isn't he?
He's a fat pig.
Come on now. You're the
I
best.
thought Steven Seagal was a 15-degree super-duper turbo ninja.
He could only teach in China.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a third patty whopper.
So you guys,
Wasn't he in like the CIA or something before he became a movie star?
I don't know.
You don't know?
no one does, do they?
Nobody knows.
No one knows.
I mean,
I
if
think
he
it was
really was, nobody would be asking that question because
Exactly.
those guys don't go around and publicize that they were in the CIA.
Especially when they're that deep, right?
I think it was the YMCA.
No. Now,
I'm killing with karate dudes.
so, yeah, what do you think of Van Damme?
Not much.
Yeah, he's not.
He's a great ballet dancer.
Yeah, not a real badass though.
Not. I don't think you'd find badasses who would call him a badass.
You know, my sister used to do ballet and tap dance.
You should see him looking at her right now.
So,
All right.
Now,
That's how tough that is.
What are you doing now? I know you're here to promote something.
Right. We'll begin next week teaching at a place called the Lisa Merlin House, which is a home for battered women. They're a wonderful organization, and I have an organization called the Champions Foundation where we teach Kempo karate to either underprivileged kids or people in trouble.
Right on.
I've got about 120 karate schools in 16 countries.
Damn! Wow.
And so I travel all over the world and teach, as well as do movies, obviously.
Yeah.
And so we're going to start here next week at the Lisa Merlin House, and we're very excited about that.
Hey, is that confirmed? Is on this phone call?
Yeah, this is him. Billy the phone freak hooked us up.
Unbelievable. On the line with us right now is
There's the time.
Steven Seagal.
No.
Steven Seagal, you're on Real Radio.
Hey, monsters, how's it going? Steven Seagal.
Hey, Steven. You know,
Let me tell you about this Fred Travellino looking MFer.
this is Jeff Speakman that's here.
Right.
He says you're kind of a fat tub of lard.
So he looks like Fred Travellino, and
What are you doing? What are you doing? Steven.
they got these new
Are you
they got these new BK broilers.
chewing on your lips?
I'm eating a BK broiler.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were chewing on your lips.
And I was in the CIA, and I also have a band called Moonstar Dancer Child.
That's the name of your band?
Right.
Now, what do you say about other I don't know, action artists that say you're really not as tough as you tell everyone that you are, and you're really not as into
it's
the
well
martial arts?
connected
Yeah.
and stuff.
I'd rather not talk about that, but have you tried that new taco bowl they have at Taco Bell? They take a bowl and they stuff it full of rice and a carne sarde steak. Do you know what a carne sarde means?
No.
No, what does that mean?
That means heavily marinated in Indian.
Now, Steven Seagal, I mean, do you think you're a little overweight, or do you think you're at the perfect weight right now?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think you're a little overweight?
No, I'm fine.
Well, then I'm okay, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you very much, Steven Seagal. I have a feeling that wasn't really Steven Seagal, guys. I don't think that was really him.
He was eating a BK broiler.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal's the only guy I've ever seen in a nightclub eating a hot dog.
And wearing a gi.
That's a true story.
Jimmy tells the story about the
I want to hear that story. Tell us.
about the gi and the hot dog.
What happened?
There's a nightclub we work at here in Orlando called the Roxy, and on Monday nights we do fight nights where they set up a ring. Some of your guys come down. I've met a couple of them there, and Steven Seagal was in town doing something one night or whatever, and he came up. And he comes up in the nightclub wearing one of his satin karate gi things in the nightclub, and he's a big guy. I didn't realize how big he was. He was like 6'3" or 6'4", and he was eating a hot dog from the hot dog stand in the VIP section. Now, he was a plenty nice guy. I had no problem with him. He was a but he is a monster of a guy. But he is a fat man.
How many hot dogs do you eat?
Well, I only saw him eat the one, but I'll tell you what, he ate that so fast he could have had 6 more. He snorted talking to him.
Oh, yes, Black B, question for Jeff Speakman.
Yes, I would just like to tell Jeff that he's not the only black belt in these rooms.
Oh, that's right.
If you see here,
Yes.
when I was 8 years old,
Black B has black belt.
Oh,
no,
Don't
it's
mess with black beans.
So don't be talking to me.
Where I can't think of, you were like married or something, you were being chased around and you didn't know why?
Was William Shatner in that movie with me? Yeah,
Oh
that's
boy,
that's
you guys
terrible.
are fighting near a lake. Or
I had to go to
something, weren't
therapy
you?
to get over that. I couldn't.
How was this?
It was.
Yeah, over here.
Yeah, I just saw it was on the other night.
Was it? Yeah,
and I
watched
watched you
movies
kill
were on
him.
over the weekend on HBO. I think somebody's telling me.
I'll be damned.
They don't tell me anything.
That's a good movie.
How was his acting ability? I mean, was he still doing kind of the Captain Kirk kind
It's funny. At first he wasn't, but then there was a scene where in front of hundreds of people he played a politician.
Yeah.
And his thing was, I feel your pain. I know what you're going through. And after like the third or fourth take, he started to go, I feel your pain. I know your trouble. And of course,
pretty good.
I was dying behind him. It was fun.
Yeah, now, okay, Patrick Swayze, badass or pussy?
I really don't know. I mean, he.
See?
That,
Whoa, it's a
That's the one.
question.
That's
That
the ones.
movie-
Those are the ones you got to worry
Well,
about.
gee, Russ, I don't know. Doesn't he have a song called "She's Like the Wind"?
It's not about farts.
I'm telling you, Patrick Swayze's a badass.